Morning, Kathy Helbig.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What happens if there's a house in my neighborhood that is just sitting there and not selling? So what's going on? I thought it was such a hot market.
It is a hot market, but there are some houses out there that have missed the mark on a couple of different levels, and they're still sitting on the market. So there's some telltale signs that you need to really pay attention to if you've brought your house on the market and, one, you've had a ton of showings.
Yeah.
And no offers. That's a problem. Should not be sitting there. So we need to re-examine what's going on with that house. Another one is if you're not getting showings. So what does that mean? Usually it means that you're not even competing at bat because people start online.
Right.
And so they're looking at your house, your features, your price, and then boom, you're done. So they don't even make it to your house. So if you're having any of those two type of experiences, lots of showings, no offers, very little showings, that's both a problem. You need to make the correction sooner than later before you just sit and rot on the market.
Are the problems as simple as price too high, price too low, bad pictures?
So the top 5 reasons why a house isn't selling is number 1 is price.
Okay.
So how did you set your price? Did the real estate agent do comps? Did you look at what the competing properties were in the neighborhood or around you? Those are really the only ways to price a house. Pricing a house to another house that hasn't sold yet is a bad idea. You need to price to the houses that are moving, and you need to figure out what is competing against you and make sure that you're in that same price point and not above. Number 2 is decor, how it shows. Oftentimes when people are ready to sell their house, they're done. They want to close their pocketbook. They just want to put the sign in the yard, sell it like it is, and put the money in the new house. That's a bad idea. You're so much better off to invest a little bit of money up front and make it right, make it trendy, design it, stylize it to who your probable buyer is going to be, which we help you do that, and you will get good offers on your house. The next one is deferring maintenance. Again, it's that not wanting to spend money, so you really haven't fixed the peeling paint. You've got a shutter that's a little hanging sideways. You just don't want to mess with it. That stuff all tells a story to the buyers. So you do have to get in there and maintain the house, maintain the units, get it clean, make it look sellable.
Right.
Photos are huge. Again, we go back to that first viewing is online. So if you don't have somebody that has the best professional photography, maybe videos, all kinds of things out there now for sellers to showcase their house. If you don't have good photographs, good weather, if they shot it on a rainy day, come back and shoot it again. All of that is important. That jumps off the computer screen to people. And then lastly, you might have the wrong marketing or very little marketing. A lot of people think in this hot market you can just throw the house up on the market and it'll sell itself, and to some people it has. But to those that it hasn't, you really need to have a strong marketing team that's out there exposing it.
What happens if somebody now has a house on the market that's been sitting there for a while? All of a sudden now they're tainted because they've been out there for 3 or 4 months.
Exactly.
Clearly something's wrong with this house. No one's buying it.
And that is what people think. So we do have methods to go in and kind of refresh the listing, change the marketing up, pull it out, put it back in. There's all kinds of little tricks of the trade that we can do to help you get over that hump. But that is the danger of not doing these things up front, is now we're chasing the market and you're behind the 8 ball instead of doing the things right in the beginning and capturing that buyer.
That's why you just call Kathy Helbig and her team,
That's
her
right.
group, 314-276-SOLD. Good stuff today, Kathy Helbig. Thanks for coming in. KathyHelbigGroup.com. Don't forget the app. It's a great app, KathyHelbigGroup.com. American Eagle Credit Union, ladies and gentlemen, you saving for retirement, vacation, a home, education.